Hello, everyone. I was asked recently about an option for text to voice for students who might have a 504, an IEP, or an English learner who needs some text to voice or text to speech options on their homework that will help read it to them. Now, there are many extensions and features out there, but one that I particularly like is called Read and Write for Google, and is an extension in your Google Chrome. So if you want to use this with your students, you might need to take a moment or two to help explain to them how to install it, but I'm going to show you how to do that right here. So what we're going to do is go to the Google Chrome store. And there's many ways to arrive at your Google Chrome web store, but just typing in Google Chrome web store, you'll find the first link to get to your web store. And here in the search bar, you're going to look for Read and Write for Chrome. That'll probably be the first one that pops up, and it'll be this purple icon with the little puzzle piece. You'll see that I already have it added, but if you click here, this button will say Add to Chrome, and you'll go through your typical permissions to allow it to access your Google Chrome. Once you do that, it will install a small Read and Write for Google icon up in your extensions bar. Okay? Now, anytime I'm in a Google Doc, I can use this new menu, this new extension, to read it to me or to even add voice notes. So let's say that I'm a student in It's Learning. So I'm in Pupil View. So as a student, I'm looking at this document. This is in my Week 8 homework, and I'm going to open this document so that I can complete it. But I'm having trouble understanding the directions. So you'll notice here that unfortunately, in other world languages, German, Spanish, French, Latin, it's not going to do such a great job of reading it to them. But you can see that the directions are in English. So anything that's in English, I can click this Read and Write for Google Chrome extension. And it takes a second to load it up, but it will open up this extra bar up here with lots of features for students. The one that we're talking about today is the play button. So if they're at the top of their document and click play, you'll see that it'll read it to them.
Direct object pronouns quiz A. Rewrite the following sentences using a direct object pronoun. 1. Jeti acute Eli acute CHRGE la music. 2. Elva actor ledger Knox.
So as I mentioned, it doesn't know world languages, so it might not be beneficial for that. But if you have a student reading an English document, it'll be great for reading it out loud for them. Additionally, if they're just in their Google Drive and they want to open a document, it'll read any document to them. So for instance, if I want to open this one, I can open my Read and Write for Google. It will open up my additional menu above. And I can play.
Practice document. This document is meant to serve as a means to demonstrate particular features of Google and helpful add-ons. Please do not edit this document for your own purposes.
So this is a great opportunity for students to hear what's being read to them. Additionally, if students wish, they have this great voice comment feature where they can highlight something, or you as a teacher can highlight something, click the voice note, and you can record a note. This microphone. Maybe the student might say, I don't understand this question. Can you please help me understand it better? Or as a teacher, you might highlight the answer and say, hey, Johnny, this was a great answer, but I don't think you quite understood what we're talking about here. We'll click stop. You can listen to it. This microphone. Maybe the student might say, I don't. And when you're happy with that, we can click the insert button. And what that will do is, just like any other comment on a Google Doc, it will create a little message over here. And what's great is that comment becomes a play button when they hover over it. This microphone. Maybe the student might say, I don't understand it. So this is a great feature to use in your Google Docs, either if students need help having text read to them, or if they want to ask questions, or if you just want to give voice feedback rather than typing. So hopefully you find that helpful.